Hello everyone and welcome back to Prodigal Overland. My name's Brad. If you're new here, welcome. In today's video, we are going to go over the fix. So, if you've been following us, I guess about 2 weeks ago, we put up a video that we had our first major mechanical issue with our Jeep Grand Cherokee. You guys were fantastic in kind of giving feedback on what you thought it was, and the vast majority of folks thought it was probably our water pump. So we have had the Jeep into the shop and we've got it back. So in this video, we are going to go over what happened, what was fixed, and then also I want to talk about the Mopar Extended Warranty in this video because we've got it and we've used it about 3 times now. So I'm going to give you feedback on my thoughts on the Mopar Extended Warranty and whether or not it's worth it. So stick around and see what's coming next. So coming up into here, you are going to see a brand new, nice and shiny. The only thing shiny left in this engine is our brand new water pump. So if you guys guessed that, that was indeed the problem. That was the rattle, and the fluid we saw up front was a leaky water pump. It hadn't failed completely yet. We did not have engine overheating issues yet. We kind of caught it before it completely went out. So let's turn the car on here. We'll start it up and see if you guys can tell a difference in the sound. All right, guys, before we get rolling, I just want to let you know that this video is brought to you in part by Viofo. New friends of ours, they sent us this dash cam to kind of test out. So here in a second, I'm going to hop in the car. We're going to drive around, and I'm going to tell you what happened with the Jeep and the fix, and we'll get to see what the footage is like and check their dash cam out. So let's get going. So here you guys go. Here is the Viofo camera. There's a main camera that looks out. You've got one here that kind of films you. And then there's also one in the back. Here's that rear facing camera. So actually the Viofo A139 comes with 3 separate cameras. Like I said, Lauren was able to kind of run wires for this. Did a nice job while Caleb and I were out camping in the Gladiator, checking that out. So, but yeah, let's see what the video is like. So let's talk about just the whole Mopar Extended Warranty. So we've got now 89,000 miles on our Jeep Grand Cherokee. This is a 2018 Jeep Grand Cherokee Trailhawk. We did buy it used. I think when we bought it used, we had about 32,000 miles on it. So we had only, what, they give you 36,000 up front. So we only had a few thousand miles, about 4,000 miles left in the manufacturer's warranty when we purchased this Grand Cherokee. So I did want to buy an extended warranty. We had, actually before this Grand Cherokee, I briefly had a 2015 Jeep Grand Cherokee Overland, and I had gotten an extended warranty on that, and I tried to use it once, and they didn't want to cover everything. And again, this was a warranty provided to us, not the Mopar warranty, but one that I bought when we bought the Jeep from the used car dealership. So after kind of getting burned on that, I decided when we bought this Jeep that I was only going to get the Mopar warranty. Now, things to note about the Mopar Extended Warranty, there are different vendors that sell these. So you can get it from your dealership, but you can it kind of pays to shop around and get an idea of different prices, so that even when you go to your dealership and tell them you want that extended warranty, that you know you're getting a fair price on that. Anyway, we did go ahead and we have 7 years, 125,000 miles, so we've still got a good, a good 35,000 miles left in it. And we've now used it 3 different times. So we used it after, let's see, I had a tire pressure monitor system go out. We had that issue with our 4 low was acting up a little bit. In the very beginning, we had some air suspension issues. Each time we did that, man, I've been very happy with it. And now most recently, we had it back to the guys out in Boone, Ross Chrysler Jeep. So if you are in the North Carolina area and you're looking for vehicles, I would still highly recommend the guys over at Ross Chrysler Jeep in Boone, North Carolina. They've been really, really good to us. But anyway, took it to them. You know, they saw quickly that it was the water pump, and with the Mopar Extended Warranty, you've got a $100 deductible. So we paid the $100 deductible, and really on the fix itself, that's all we had to pay. Now, if you get the Mopar Extended Warranty, they also cover $100 towards towing. So in the last video, I was asking, is this okay to drive in? I had about 45-50 minute drive through the mountains to get to the car dealership, and I was a little worried about the engine overheating and having some issues there. So I did end up calling Mopar up. I explained the situation, the warranty service, and honestly, I was very happy with that too. We did have to pay about $100 additional, so Mopar picked up their $100 for the tow. So, you know, if we were only towing in town, would have been okay, but this was about a 35-mile tow, I think, like I said, through the mountains. So we did have to kick in an additional 120 bucks towards that tow, which, you know, it might have been okay to drive it, but I just figured it wasn't really worth pushing it. But that whole process worked great. Called them up. I think about an hour and a half later, 2 hours later, the guys were there. We loaded up the Jeep. They took it to the dealership, dropped it off. I called the dealership just to confirm that, you know, later that afternoon that they had my Jeep, and they did. And then by the next day, the water pump was fixed, and we went to pick it up, and the deductible on that, like I said, was $100. So if you're in the market for extended warranties, I would strongly recommend Mopar's warranty. They have covered stuff for us, even knowing kind of that we take our vehicle off-road. When I roll in there with the roof rack, the winch, the badges, you know, it's pretty, you know,
Wi-Fi connected.
You'd have to be a little slow not to realize that we take this vehicle off-road, and I have been always very pleased with them. We had, you know, the stuff that's on us, like we cracked our windshield wiper bottle fluid on Poison Spider, and I had just like silicone glued that sucker up, and that lasted for another, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 months, and then the pump went out. So when we went to have that fixed, we paid for the bottle, they paid for the pump. And I thought, you know, that was pretty fair. So I'm usually pretty straightforward with the guys when I take it in. If it's something I think I did, you know, I'll say, I know this one's on us. But they have certainly not balked at us when we come in thinking, oh my gosh, these guys just tear their Jeep up. So again, very happy with them. As far as when we paid for the extended warranty in 2018, we I had to look it up. We paid $2,165, so $2,165 for our extended warranty. And I know for a fact at this point we have recouped that completely, and you know, are on the upside of that. So I do think it's definitely worth it. Now, we also got it on our Gladiator. I looked at that. We actually, for the Gladiator, we just bought, I have the same 7-year, 125,000 mile warranty, and I paid about $3,500 for that. So I don't know if some of that's inflation. I didn't shop around for that one. Probably should have before we bought that truck, so that I knew whether or not that price was fair. Knowing that we had already used ours, I felt comfortable with that. And they just, if you buy it at the dealership, they roll it into your payments. So it didn't really affect the monthly balance too much for us. But again, Mopar warranty, it's been great to us. Used it several times, and I've been very happy with it. Which, you know, I know, at least if you're on the online forums and you're looking at comments, it's easy to see, or, you know, it's easy to find people complaining about their car dealerships and warranties, but I've been very happy with ours. So food for thought there. So there you have it, guys. There is the fix. There are the thoughts on the Mopar warranty, in case you were interested. Also, big thank you to Viofo for sending us this dash cam. If you're in the market for a new dash cam, check them out. I will put a link in our description of this video. Guys, thanks again so much for watching. We will see you again real soon.